You are gonna want to watch this for morphing time! Hi, this is Shadowscape Pictures, and this is the review for Together. Dave Franco and his wife move out into the country as his wife takes a job out there as a school teacher. Dave Franco wants to be a musician and he struggles to get into his passion. After going for a hike, they both fall into this mysterious cave. Dave Franco drinks the water and weird stuff starts happening to him. First off, the music score is very unmemorable. There was a few times in this film that the music choices just felt really bizarre and it felt like they were going on a damn adventure. Sometimes I couldn't tell if they wanted to take this more of a serious film or they wanted to make it an absolute comedy.
Nobody likes party crashers.
The cinematography is solid in this film, and the sound is exceptional as well. The technicals always seem to be very spot on any film released in theaters these days. The CGI was good, and obviously the practical effects were good on that not so together couple, if you know what I mean. The problem is always the story and the characters all the time. That's how every film is. Technicals, fantastic. Everything else, not so great. The film starts off with a search for this missing couple, and these two dogs land up in this cave drinking the water, and then they start to morph into each other. Now just from that, you can tell where this film is morphing into.
It's morphing time!
There's a part where Dave Franco's wife proposes to him, and that was just really dumb. Why is she doing that? No wonder Dave Franco was hesitant.
The proposal.
As that was awkward as fuck in front of a bunch of people. They move to this house and Dave Boy seems to be a little soy boy. He mentions how he can't use a saw. So this film entirely just makes Dave Boy a jobless soy boy and making Dave Franco's wife a girl boss who has more of her life put together and she still wants to be with the guy she fell in love with even though he doesn't have his shit together. And I doubt many women would ever stick around with this guy because obviously he ain't laying the pipe. The two are having issues and resentment for each other as they are both sexually frustrated, it seems. More so her than him though. They seem very standoffish where even Dave Boy rejects his wife offering to bang. That does not happen much at all. If he actually had some testosterone instead of soy in his bloodstream, he would probably plow her.
Look, I know it seems like dirty work, but Chris, you gotta spread that seed until your sack is empty.
After Dave Franco's wife settles into the school, she meets Wish.com Pedro Pascal, who has anxiety and likes touching people, especially women, and there's something off about him. They go for a hike and get lost in this cave and get stuck together for the night. Then Dave Boy drinks the water from this place, and honestly, this movie does not even explain why drinking the water in this cave makes them morph into each other. That just didn't make a whole lot of sense. Nothing gets explained at all. I'm not asking to be spoon-fed, but I couldn't figure it out.
Morphin' time!
Then from there, it seems Dave Boy is almost inseparable from his wife as he loses consciousness at a time in a shower because she leaves. He just loves her so goddamn much. Wish.com Pedro Pascal comes for dinner and tensions between the two arise as Dave Boy does not have a driver's license and can cook, whereas Dave's wife has a license and can't cook. It seems the roles are quite reversed in my eyes, talking about feeling trapped and disrespecting each other with growing resentment. From there, it spirals into chaos where he shows affection to her and going unconscious as if something is taking over. Kissing her, he starts to stick to her, but for some reason in this film, they never questioned this at first. And I just thought that was really dumb. I'm like, what are you guys doing? People in real life would be like, huh, why are my lips really sticking to you? What, you got super glue on your lips or something? Dave Boy goes to leave to pursue his music passion and becomes inseparable from his wife, walking to the school, and then they bang in the boys' washroom. And then they get stuck to each other like super glue. And they still don't question as to why they were getting stuck together. And it just got absolutely ridiculous from here on out. out. Dave Boy researches the two people who went missing. Then it seems after he came and his wife, it transferred to her as well, becoming inseparable. And now all of a sudden they're questioning it now. And I was like, what the fuck is this shit? All I could think of is, why weren't you questioning this to begin with? It got more ridiculous after Dave Boy is prescribed Valium to relax the muscles, and when they truly start to morph into each other, they then tried to grab the Valium, and it was just really funny, eating as many as possible and snorting them. That scene was actually good, and I did laugh because it was hilarious. And I didn't really know whether this film was trying to be serious or not. It definitely had a weird tone shift after. I think it was like halfway through, it was like, hey, let's be more funny, I guess. And I'm like, cool. Then of course you gotta get the girl boss to take the saw and cut each other's forearms apart. And that bit was just nasty. They both tried to figure out a way to get rid of whatever is happening to them. And Dave's wife meets up Wish.com Pedro Pascal, who is watching a tape about this weird cult and how they become Morphin Power Rangers. Morphin time! It turns out he did this morphine time with his fruitcake lover to be a truly one ultimate fruitcake. And this was just dumb. They did not even dive into the cult stuff, just like Bring Her Back. They touch on it lightly and that's it. No need to explain this bell shit with swirls on it either, because that was just thrown in there. They're just like, yeah, here you guys go. Here's some damn bell things with random ass swirls. Congrats. Dave Boy finds the couple who morphed in the cave, and obviously they were not supposed to be together. After Dave's wife gets injured by Wish.com Pedro Pascal, she comes back bleeding and they become inseparable once again. I thought Dave was gonna go bye-bye turn it off for sure, then turns out his wife went bye-bye turn it off. Then by the end I was like, what the fuck? He saves her by morphing.
It's morphing time!
And they truly morph together as a
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
Then her parents come over and they probably thought, are we at the wrong house or some shit?
Who the fuck are you?
Excuse me, it's ma'am.
Cause that thing did not look like the daughter at all.
It is ma'am.
And that was just clearly dumb as fuck. Clearly pushing the narrative so people transition into their true selves.
Morphin time!
It is ma'am.
Overall, this is a 3 out of 10 film.
That is one big pile of shit.
It's absolute trash. I think it could have been better if it wasn't for the narrative throughout the entire film, from soy boy dude and masculine chick, then the fruit stuff that was forced in there, and then them into a
Excuse me, it's ma'am.
There are much better body horror films such as The Substance, and that film was actually funny. That's a review for Morphin Time. If you guys like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me if you saw this trash or not, cause my golly, I was not ready for
It's morphing time!
And of course, if you didn't like this video, bye bye, turn it off!